Our first speaker is KayTeshia Wescott, a rising high school senior who testified in front of the United Nations Permanent Forum on Indigenous Issues to protect her family's ancestral Menominee land. She also works with a Native youth group and has been a gender equity advocate from a very young age. KayTeshia is certainly a strong young leader, and it is an honor to welcome her to the stage.
Poso Mauniwiak, in it as we sing KayTeshia Wescott. Hi there, my name is KayTeshia Wescott. I'm 18 years old and I'm a senior in high school. I come from the Menominee Reservation located in northeast Wisconsin. I want to make sure I recognize the first peoples of this land that we are on. I am very humbled to speak here today. I am also very honored to be here. I'm a youth organizer from the Mini Connekin on my reservation that works with the youth and addresses some of the issues that I'll be talking about. My tribe, the Menominee Nation, are the original people of Wisconsin. Our origin history states that we come from the mouth of the Menominee River, which creates a natural border between Upper Michigan and Wisconsin. We have 9,000 enrolled members, and our landmass consists of 234,000 acres woodlands. We got two different ways of thinking that's been around for many of years. We got the indigenous way of thinking. This thinking is where everything is equal: the plants, the animals, men and women. There is no overpowering. If there was, then everything would have a negative impact on everything, even the way we live. Then we got the colonized way of thinking, where the men are dominant than the women and other living creatures. They say they had the say on women, what women should do and say. They also can do what they want and when they please. Although time has changed, the colonized way of thinking is still around, but it's a little different, which is very sad to still see. We can learn about life and understanding indigenous thinking. Men and women are the foundation of life. Men are meant to respect the women because they are one of the powerful beings on this earth. They are the life givers. Our Creator is not just a male, it's also a female. Long, long ago in our culture, when everything was being created, the Creator was missing something. Then the woman spirit of the Creator spoke. He recognized and acknowledged the woman spirit. That's where men very first respected women. The female spirit told him was love is for life, which the Creator was missing. We need to start filling our hearts with love for our lives. But what else is important is loving and taking care of our Mother Earth. Mother Earth is just like women. She is the life giver to all of us, but also gets treated the same way women do. Indigenous women took care of her and still try their hardest to take care of her today. We believe what we take from her we must give back by praying and giving thanks with tobacco or other medicines that are traditional in different cultures. But the colonized way of thinking is take and take from our mother till she has no more to give. They also pollute our mother's air and water, thinking that it's okay because the earth doesn't have a voice to think or speak. She might not have a voice to speak, but she has feelings and can change her mood with weather. All indigenous people all over the world still fight with companies that are destroying our mother. No one knows No one knows about many environmental issues that are happening, just like how no one knows how many Indigenous women go missing every year. Our Indigenous women go missing every year, and no one knows or does anything. According to the report of Herbal Indian Health Institute in Seattle, just released, Indigenous women are 2.5 times likely to get sexually assaulted than any other race. Also, 94% of Indigenous women have been sexually assaulted. This probably opens up a lot of eyes. Even my community, we have experienced a death with a young one last year. She was a victim to all of this. Even our own people have been affected by the colonized way of thinking. She's not the only one. Girls and women all over Indian country kill themselves after being sexually assaulted more than once. I'm not saying any other race is less important. My people are crying for help, and no one is helping them or doing anything. People have forgotten about us, and we are the ones from this original land. Now we are empowering ourselves by holding this responsible and by starting with our communities, then slowly starting to expand to the next. Working with the Menominee, we are going to have a safe place for our women to free themselves from negativity. We are looking to our culture, language, and spirituality, healing, and connection. We are looking to the natural world to understand balance. We do women's ceremonies to understand our connection to the land and legend, language, and spirit. We are leading with love and compassion. I ask everyone here today to switch from fear and hate to love and compassion in their everyday life. We will stand in solitude and create a future where our next 7 generations will thrive. Thank you, Kalisai. Sorry, kind of butchered that, for bringing me here today. Sorry. And thank you everyone for listening to me. And if you want to learn more about what I'm talking about, come to our workshop at 145 in the lower level in Newport Beach, Rancho Las Palmas Room. And Waiwanan, everyone.